Hey, what's up, folks? Blitzball Champs back. New video here on the U to the Tube. Okay, I just I wasn't even thinking I was planning on doing this, but just seeing a lot of posts, seeing a lot of talk. This has been like the hot topic of the day, so I might as well go ahead and just dive in and give my overall thoughts on this, since everybody is doing the same. Um, So, announcement that was made. Let me pull up the link and I'll share it with everybody in the description box. Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown rated for PS4 in Korea. And this is according to the Game Rating and Administration Committee of Korea. Apparently has Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown rated for the PS4. Of course, nothing mentioned directly by Sega, nothing official. Like I said, they really haven't touched on anything since the reveal of VF Cross Esports back in September of last year. Um, Now, I know that, we just recently had April Fool's Day. So at one point, I was thinking this has to be a pretty bad April Fool's joke. But I think the articles and everything kind of went out a day later and such. So, but just want to give my thoughts on this. Number one thing that I will say out of all this is look, I know a lot of people are hyped, and that's fine. You do you. Have all the right to be hyped and excited. You have that choice. Me personally, I don't think we in general are hard enough on Sega for really just trying to get them to really give us. I'm not saying anything has to come out immediately, but be thorough in giving the fans information, legit information. It is now April. Virtua Fighter Cross Esports was announced back in September of last year. It is now April. In only a few months, we'll be halfway through 2021, and still no official announcement or any sort of update from Sega. Not to mention, we already know this whole project is going to be in Japan first, and there's no telling when it'll even, if it will even come outside of Japan, like whether it'll hit Europe or North America. We don't even know. We don't have a clue. Nothing's been confirmed other than Japan. Now, another thing I want to mention is okay, I know a couple of people were saying potential revision of Virtual Fighter 5. And of course, I understand that with the PSN store closing on PS3, PSP, and PS Vita this coming July and August. I believe it closes on PS3 and PSP in July, and then PS Vita in August. The PSN store will be shut down. So the only way you'll be able to access it is on PS4, PS5, and on the web, but you won't be able to purchase those games on PS3, PSP, and PS Vita. So pretty much get them while you still can. But yeah, I understand how Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown, is on uh, PSN, on PlayStation 3. You play it on PlayStation 3. You can play it on PlayStation 4 via PS Now, but heard mixed opinions about it. Heard it's not all that great. Some people can. Good for you. But aside from that, main console is on PS3 and 360, but you can also play it on Xbox One, and I believe you can play it on Series X as well. Now I know there's potential danger of that, and I get that. Totally understand that. But here's my thing. So 10 years since the release of Final Showdown, and this supposed revision of Virtua Fighter 5 deemed Ultimate Showdown, like, that's the best we can get? Really? 10 years? And that's the best we can get? Where, you have so many other new fighting games. I mean, Tekken is at 7, Soul Calibur's at 6, DOA's at 6, Grand Blue, Mortal Kombat's at 11. It's like, we have Final Showdown, 10 years, and the best that we can get is a revised Virtua Fighter 5? A revision? Like, that's kind of disappointing. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, I would have been better off if they just did, like, ported a collection of VFs accessible on PS4, Xbox One, Series X, PS5, even Steam, even for the PC players. That way they don't have to use Parsec, which y'all already know how I feel about Parsec from a previous video, so I'm not going to go into that. Um, but they could have done that. But I mean, Virtua Fighter 5, I mean, which we already have three versions of that. I mean, 5. I mean, I know they did, version A, version B, stuff like that. But we have vanilla, we have 5R, which didn't even come out in the US or anywhere outside of Japan. And then Final Showdown, and dang, now Ultimate Showdown? Like 10 years later? Or, there's no telling, if this is real, when it would come out. But this is the best that Sega could do? Like, really? I just find that disappointing. And I mean, on paper, the revision of Virtua Fighter 5, what is it really going to consist of? That's another big question. Is it going to have, are they going to add another character or two? Are they going to revamp the move list? Are they going to add more costumes? Are they going to make it like a, full game with, arcade with quest mode? Final Showdown didn't have a quest mode. Are they going to throw that in there? A kumite, like, are they going to redo the training mode? I would love for it to be like for Evo. If they did that, that would actually really make me happy. But like, what exactly are they going to do? Are they going to make, the lobbies better, the net code? Like, how much are they really going to change or implement if they put, new stuff in there, like a character or two? And I'm just like, honestly, if this is real, if they can supposedly do all that, like, why can't they just make a collection and, like, of the previous games? Or why can't they just make a VF6? Why can't they just get started on a VF6? That's my big thing. And like I said, I don't necessarily have to have a VF6. Like I said, I'd be fine with just a port or a collection. That way I could play VF4 for Evo. Maybe even Final Tune would be nice on PS4 or Xbox One, whatever. I would be totally down for that. I would buy that in a heartbeat. You know that. I would double dip on that. I mean, I already double dip on Final Showdown, so that would be easy for me. But I just feel like a part of me feels like, in a way, and this sounds a little harsh, and I get it. It's like we're letting things with Sega slide too much for so long. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know some folks, you know, say about those that have issues with this that may feel the same way I do. It's like, it's not Sega's fault, or Sega said it's like this or that. I mean, that's fine. But you cannot be surprised at why a lot of us feel the way that we feel. Like, you have to have some sort of understanding of that. Because, like I said, 10 years since FS was released. That's a long time. That's a long time. I mean, it's a blessing that it's still supported and servers are still up to this day. That's a blessing. But it's like come on, Sega. The least that you could do, especially by now, is you, Sega, officially make some sort of announcement or some sort of updates to at least get your fans excited and looking forward to stuff. Nothing has been made since September of last year from Sega about any update on what VF Cross Esports is going to be or what's it going to involve. Nothing. And that's bad. That's bad. It's April. That was back in September. It's April. In 2 months, a half year will have passed. That's not good. So I just I just can't get excited about this Ultimate Showdown, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. One, it took a Korean a game rating and administration committee of Korea to do this, and not anything directly from Sega. And that's why I can't be excited for this. I can't, and I won't. I think it's only fair that a lot of these announcements and updates need to be directly from Sega, not none of these other random sources. Needs to be from Sega. You know, more and more that I think about this, it makes me even kind of think about the whole situation that happened with CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077. Some of y'all may have saw me stream that. I used to own that game. I did 3 streams on it. I tried my best, and it's just really ridiculous. Like, I was so hyped for that game, and that game has been in development a number of years. I think, what was it? Uh, was it 2016, or maybe even further back from that it was in pre-development, and this game got super hyped, and I was very hyped for it. From trailers that I saw, I was super hyped for it. And then look at how the release went. Super buggy, super broken. not just on multiple consoles. You know, I know it went through the delays, and that's good. I don't mind delays. I don't mind delays at all. You got to fix stuff. You got to make the game better. You got to polish up, make it for the best type of release you can make. Delay as much as you need to. I'm a fan of that. Being somebody that's worked in the gaming industry for 8 years, I'm a fan of that. That's fine. Delay when you need to. But when you're ready to release and you pull the trigger on the release and you have a release that bad and buggy, I'm sorry. There's no excuse. Especially after multiple delays, there is no excuse. Overtime, I understand. I get it. But there's no excuse. And it's bad enough that they pull it from the digital stores, and having to do big, gigantic patches to try to fix the whole entire game. And I don't know if it was in one or two patches or one big go, but it's a bad look. And just with this Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, with no direct announcement from Sega, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but, the link that was going around was from this Korean website. So if I miss anything, please let me know. And like I said, my whole thing is I want Sega to, prove me wrong. Make me eat my words. Because right now, they're not convincing me at all, because I'm not hearing anything from Sega when it comes to Virtua Fighter. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? You got this website saying Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown getting rating. Where y'all at, Sega? Where y'all at? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, agree to disagree, vice versa, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from and at least understand why I feel the way I feel. I know it's a mixed crowd out there. Totally fine. Totally fine with that. And I get it. But right now, I have no legit reason to be excited about this. I don't. I would be lying to you. I would have to spend hours and hours to try to figure out of a reason, and I just can't. There's no way. So I just have to get that out, because I mean, like I said, and that's the thing. I have no problem with being proven wrong. I hope Sega makes me eat my words, and this ends up being legit, and it ends up being bigger than I would imagine, and this proves me wrong. I welcome that. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. But are they going to do it? Where y'all at? Where y'all at, Sega? I don't know if you ever see this, but where y'all at? Apparently the word is Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, revision of Virtua Fighter 5 from this website. Where are y'all at, Sega? Is this real? Is this true? Where are y'all at? I want to hear it from the big boss. Whatever. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Click notification bell so you don't miss a video. Have a blessed day. Check y'all later.